All right. So I actually didn't think I was going to be making this video today. Yeah, I was in the middle of modifying some other people's glasses, but we got something in the mail today. Looks like the other glasses I normally get, but the box is a little bit bigger. Wonder what it is. Yeah, if the video looks different, normally I record with my Galaxy. I'm gonna need this though for this. I think some people might know what it is. We're gonna do an unboxing. Let's see what we got. Make sure my address isn't on here. No. Oop. If it was, I would have edited that out. You ready? Let's see what we got. There we go. Let's look at this box. Got the Oakley HSTN 50, I guess is Oakley maybe 50 years? Not sure. Definitely seems bigger. Warm gray. So a lot of people were kind of asking, what's the color? It's kind of hard to tell by the, I don't know, the things online. I couldn't tell if it was like a gray or a white or like a light tan. Looks like it's called warm gray. Box is kind of nice. Let's see what we got. So for anyone who doesn't know, these are actually going to be given away completely free. Yeah, I mean, so from the beginning, when I started to do these glasses, I mentioned it in other videos. The very first one I made just to show people, it was possible. And then I started to have people ask if I could do theirs, and it's just gotten crazy, in a good way. So I just appreciate really everything from everyone, and this is my little thank you back. This isn't going to be the video that I give them away. I want to do a few videos to try to milk these things as much as I can. So, all right, enough talking. We'll get to that. Nice little box. Try to keep it nice for the next person. Looks pretty nice. Packaging looks a lot better than the Ray-Bans, but all right, let's see. So the case, different design. Still got your USB-C, sync button, I'm assuming. Not assuming, it's got to be. Here, let's see, before we get to that, what do we got in the box? I thought that was like a weird S Pen. Stylus. Be kind of stupid with glasses. So, yeah, all your normal owner's manual, little, little towel. I guess kind of similar to the Ray-Ban. All right. So this is what everyone wants to see. Got the O, got your Oakley emblem. If I had, oh, that's nice. The case is magnetic. Looks like the case is fully charged. So normally with the Ray-Bans, when you get them, yeah, these are the same. So it has this little pull tab so that, these aren't being charged during shipping. When I pull these, it'll probably go into pairing mode if I had to guess. So we'll get rid of the pull tab. Let's see if these are the same as the Ray-Bans. So when you pop these guys out, I don't need the case right now. Yeah, so you have your light on the inside. If these are the same as Ray-Bans, they'll start to flash blue when they go into pairing. Yep. Okay, so same thing. So, here, let's do this. Let's set these down. Set these down for a second, and we'll go in the Meta app. We will add new device. So I've seen this on here for the past couple of weeks. So you have the original stories, the Ray-Ban Metas, and then the Oakley. So let's see. I always skip this. You can pair it through the case. I never do. So we'll just say it's pairing. Yep, we got Oakley Meta. Click that. We will tell it to pair. I'm sure this is all the same as the Ray-Bans. Put on your glasses. All right, give me 1 second. This is all your basic capture button. Normally I skip all of this when I do other people's, but I guess it's, you know, since it's the first time. It's gonna make us do this whole tutorial. Come on, no one cares. Yada yada. Hey Meta. Okay, we'll skip. No one cares. Skip. Thanks. Don't share. Done. Do this later. Cool. So these are good to go. All right. I may have to, let's go into the settings. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's the same, different as the Ray-Bans. So let's see if there's an update. Looks like there is an update. 16.1. Let's do the update. I'm gonna stop the video so you guys don't have to watch this for 4 minutes. I will be right back. All right, that took a little bit longer. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but up to date. Hey, that's me. Yeah, up to date. All right. Let's see. Check it again. Up to date. Okay. Cool. So let's go back into settings. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it went through. It said 4 minutes, but it got halfway and failed. I had to do it again. I don't know what happened. We'll go general. These are all the basic. You can restart it, unpair, factory reset, yada yada. So I'm going to set these up how I have my Ray-Ban set up. Before I give them away, I will factory reset it again, so they'll just be wiped, and whoever wins them, set them up however you want. Let's see. So I always turn off the Hey Meta. The way I look at it is the battery life. Well, the battery life is supposed to be better on these, but the battery life, as a lot of people know, on the Ray-Bans, it's not that good. So the way I kind of think about it is just like Alexa and all of them, Siri, Hey Google, whatever, all of them. If I feel like if it's constantly listening, then it needs to use some kind of power. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be aware at all times. So I turn that off. The way I do it is the touchpad on the Ray-Bans. I have it set to long press the side to activate the AI stuff. I actually never use it, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let's see. Looks like the same voices. We'll do Kristen Bell. Let's save that. Cellular updates, we'll just leave it so it updates on Wi-Fi. Let's go back again. Communication. I don't use WhatsApp. I don't use Facebook Messenger. Sure, we'll connect my phone just for phone calls. Cool. Let's go back. I don't care about Instagram, don't care about Facebook. Okay. Connected apps. Let's connect my Spotify. Let's see what this says. Loading. Cool. So that's connected. I don't use Amazon Music. I don't use Audible. Don't use iHeartRadio. All right. Media. Let's see. Video settings. So it looks like that's unfortunate. They still have it maxed at 3 minutes. It is, better than when the Ray-Bans first came out. They were maxed at 1 minute. Still a little unfortunate. The way I look at it, even if it makes your product look bad, if the battery dies somewhat quickly, it should be the choice of the user to, even if I want to record one long video until they die, even if it lasts, I don't know, 20 minutes, so be it. I know, they probably don't want the headlines and, Meta Oakley's only last 20 minutes, but it should be your choice. Okay, so this is new. So on the Ray-Bans, the camera maxes out at 1080p, and these new ones, as you can see, 3K. We're going to turn that on. They probably have it set to 1080p by default, again for the same reason, to save battery, if I had to guess. So they're trying to do everything they can to maximize the battery. All right, so that looks good. Let's go back. Yeah, they kind of buried that in there a little bit. What is this? Media quality check, alerts you when photos are blurry, yada yada, who cares? Auto import, sure. Clear cache, we'll leave that. I think I was just under media. Yes, I was. Audio, auto pause. Yeah, we can leave auto pause on, so if I'm listening to music, it'll pause when I take them off. Adaptive volume, I do like to have that on. So what that is, if you have the volume set, and it's somewhat quiet, and you have it at the volume you want, and then let's just say you're walking around a city or you are at work or whatever, and it gets really loud, the volume will compensate for that. The Ray-Bans do the same thing. So it'll get a little bit louder, and then once it quiets down, it'll go back to the original volume. All right, so we will leave that. Notification LED brightness. Okay. So eventually, that's going to be dead. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Automatic low, medium, high. Temporarily, I'm going to put it on low. So it says your glasses have 2 lights, inward, yada yada, outward. You can only change the brightness for the notification LED. Okay, so this must only change the one on the inside. I guess you can't change the outside one, but I hopefully have a solution for that. We'll still leave it low. Wear detection, I actually have mine off. Gestures, touchpad, I like, is this long press? Can't tell if this is long. I think it's just tap. So I have mine set to Spotify on the Ray-Bans. Capture button, yeah, we'll leave that the same. So you press it one time for photos, you hold it for videos, you can switch these around. Actually, I'm gonna switch it. We'll try that out, why not? What else? Glasses, privacy. Nope. Security. Whatever. Okay. That pretty much looks like all there is to it. So if I had to guess, let's take a photo. We just took a photo. Oh no, I forgot one press. I have it set to video. Okay. And then import. Let's just see. It's all still the same. Let's go view all. Looks like it's yeah, it's a video. Doesn't look like anything too special. I'll do a lot of different tests, so that's what I plan on. Let's delete these. Those are from something else. Okay. So, looks like it's the same. You can change the name if you want, battery level. Honestly, it looks exactly the same as the Ray-Bans, other than the, what was different? The resolution that you can change on the video. I think maybe that was it. I can't remember. All right, yeah, let's actually look at these things. So I feel like we're just going over the app. I'm already deep into this video, and you guys probably just want to see the damn glasses and not hear me just yap about them. So let's see. Nice case. Already talked about that. Let's take these. I'll save these for the person who wins the glasses, but let's have a look. What do you think? I've seen a lot of love and hate for these. Honestly, they really aren't my cup of tea. I mean, the design isn't terrible. Out of the ones that I saw in the, that'll come out later in the year, these would have been probably the last ones I would have bought. I do kind of like the fully transparent, and obviously the black. That's kind of the first thing that jumps out to me. So you do have gold accents. It looks like maybe there is, focus, a microphone. I'm assuming, is there another one over here? Yeah, another microphone. Then it looks like two more here by the speaker. There's one. I'm assuming those are microphones. And then another one here. I think online I read it has five microphones, so that would make sense. I hit the button, it's playing music. Shut up. So, this is it. They are a gold polarized lens. I want to like them. I really do. I want to like these. because of the battery and the camera. I just don't like these. I mean, now it's all, you know, personal preference. I don't like gloss. From all the other Ray-Bans that I've done, just all the fingerprints, they get scratched really easily. The frames, if you don't care, you know, everyone has their own taste, and that's fine. I prefer the matte. That's just me, and I just can't get over the white. They call it gray. This is white. I don't care what they call it. This is white. Yeah, I see these glasses and I want to paint them black. Then it looks like gold hinges, brass, gold, whatever you want to call them. Same rocker switch. Yeah, I mean, these are it's the same. It's the same. You know, it looks like just a new shell. But as far as the layout, the functionality, it's the same. Better camera. Camera's on this side. LED is on this side. Let's look at that. Yeah. I'm gonna kill you. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, new hardware, better camera, better battery. I'm guessing just the design, they were able to fit just a bigger battery. I'm not a fan of the sharp pointed. I was never a fan of Oakleys. These don't really look like your normal Oakleys, but I guess what are normal Oakleys, you know? So, what color is the, yeah, gold capture button. I mean, I know this has been a long video already. This was meant to only be an unboxing, just to kind of show them off. I want to like these. I don't know. What I'll do, I'll make another video of just real world testing. I actually have a crabbing trip planned in a few days, so that would be perfect. Yeah, it'll be perfect. You know, I was gonna go mountain biking and do a couple different active things, so yeah, going crabbing out on the boat, it'll actually be perfect. So yeah, we'll test them out. I'll record. I'm really curious how long the battery lasts. That's really one of the biggest tests that I want to do compared to my Ray-Bans. They claim the battery is twice as long. A couple early reports I saw, you only get about an hour extra of record time. So we'll see. Yeah, I just want to test that out on the water and see how well. Apparently I think they can also record slow-mo, I saw somewhere. So I believe the 3K is 30 FPS, 30 frames per second, and I think if you put it at 720 something said, then you can do 120 frames per second for smoother slow-mo. I don't care about slow-mo, but it was just something I saw, so I figured I would mention. That's kind of it. That's all I got for this video. It's the unboxing, kind of went over all the features. Not really much is different from the Ray-Bans, but we're all learning at the same time. I literally just got these dropped off while I was in the middle of modifying some other Ray-Bans, and I stopped doing what I was doing with those so I could unbox these, so I can get this video out to you as soon as possible. Yeah, so give me a few days. I'll do a bunch of real world tests, and then what I'll probably do is the giveaway video. What is today? Today is Wednesday the 23rd. I'll post the video not let me think. Let's say next Friday or Saturday. I need to see if I have anything going on, and I'll probably let that video run for a week, maybe 2 weeks. No, let's say a week at the longest. I want to give them away earlier. There's no reason to push it out that long. So follow along, like, subscribe, keep an eye out for the test video on these, keep an eye out for the giveaway video. I think now that these came in, I mentioned it in earlier maybe 2 videos, but I think what I am going to do, I can't do a raffle to try to recoup some of the cost on these. They were $500 and a little bit more with the expedited shipping because I wanted it as early as possible to do these videos. I don't expect anything from anyone, but it would be awesome if anyone wants to throw me $1 here and there. That would be super awesome. You know, I'm doing all this I just want to give them away. You know, I don't totally want to eat the $500 if I'm being honest, but I will. I committed to it. I will. If no one gives me anything, no problem. No problem at all. So I'll probably leave a link to a GoFundMe I'll pin the comment if someone wants to donate $1. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who watches these. I appreciate every comment, positive, negative, neutral. I appreciate all of it. So I'm rambling on now. Everyone have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.